welcome back to Mariah's Soapbox. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Welcome to all the people who have never watched my show, Mariah's Soapbox. And for all the new people, I am so excited to see you. If you have not yet, like, comment, and subscribe. But welcome to my room, guys. Just getting a little bit more comfortable with you guys because today is a topic that I feel like a lot of us are going through and that a lot of us think about, which are milestones in our life. And what we've accomplished, what we may have not accomplished yet, but we will. So the topic today is 10 things that you must accomplish before the age of 30. So if you don't know, I am 27. I turned 27 last month. I might drop a little video of what I did for my birthday.
How many lawyers?
So glad to see my friends in town. Brittany's so tall, you gotta start the camera up down a lot.
We lit. We outside today. We outside. Quarantine and birthday. We lit. Happy birthday, Mariah.
Love you too. We're making my friends to me an amazing picnic, which is funny because I feel like that was one of my best birthdays that I've ever had. Was a surprise picnic and a surprise game night at my house, and decorated everything. And I was so excited, and I felt so blessed that I have people that genuinely care about me. So 10 things you must do before you are 30. Are you guys ready to hear what they are? So the first thing you must do before you are 30 is to take a solo trip, y'all. Take a solo trip and travel abroad. Like my past video, there are a lot of places people didn't realize that they can travel abroad without having a passport or, you know, have that vacation island feel. But take a solo trip because I feel like that's one of the best things to do to truly find yourself and what you're made of, what you're capable of, how you can really decide things and create things, and how you are really able to plan. So it'll show your planning skills, it'll show your travel agent skills and what you really like. And it's the best way to meet new people, make new friends. I studied abroad a long time ago, and I still have those friends that I studied abroad with and that I met when I studied abroad in London, when I went to Paris. And I have all those friends I still contact and connect with. So find your passion along your way and travel abroad. Take a solo trip. Don't let those friends hold you back from that dream vacation of yours because you're afraid to go alone. You know, be smart about it, of course. Know your U.S. Embassy. Know the correct numbers. Know the numbers of the police when you go there. You know, have your location on first. Some people, of course, take the proper measures. But don't let that stop you from taking a solo trip or traveling abroad, guys. So that's tip number 1. First thing you should do before you turn 30. Number 2 is to start saving and buying stock. It is never too early to invest in your future. It's never too early to start your retirement plan. Save you some money, invest in some stocks, and let that money work for you while you're in your 20s. By the time you turn 30, you'll have several $1,000s saved up for you when you're ready to retire, and it'll just be the start. So get that money right, guys, while you're in 20s, so when you're 40s and your 50s, you can retire and have the best time of your life versus just enjoying it now and spending all that money and going out. Like in my previous video, you can learn to say no, but number 2, definitely save money, invest your money, and make it work for you. Don't you work for money, make your money work for you, okay? So we are at number 3. One of my favorite is to make sure you learn a foreign language. You know, I love to travel. A lot of places I have traveled, they don't speak English, or, you know, it's hard for them to understand me. And a lot of cultures want you to assimilate and understand their language, which is understandable because we're in their territory. So appreciate the culture. But definitely invest your time and learn another language. And that brings your stock up a lot, even when it comes to getting jobs and exposures. And you can definitely get paid more for having a language on your job. It can be a big pay difference with knowing a language. So my goal this year is I definitely want to brush up on Spanish, and I want to learn and become fluent in French. My aunt definitely speaks full French, so I'm going to have her help me with that. But definitely learn a foreign language. Your stock goes all the way up when you know a foreign language. So, you know, invest in plans like Rosetta Stone, or look up a keyword a day, and it can help you most definitely when it comes to learning a foreign language. And, you know, if you're still in college, take those courses seriously when it comes to those foreign language classes, because those are technically free, even though you're paying tuition. But those classes help you, and it's not like you're coming out of your pocket in a different manner versus you're already paying for your tuition. So be mindful in the classes that you choose when you are in college. So most definitely learn a foreign language. So number 4 is live in a different city at least once. Don't be afraid. As I said in the past, make sure you take that leap. And guess what? You never know, your next business venture or even your soulmate could be in that city. Your husband or wife may just not be in the city where you are right now. Okay? Ding, did that thought go through your head because you've been looking for them all this time in your cities and you've done dating apps and everything, but maybe that city does not hold the caliber of what you desire within a soulmate. So change your city, change your scenery, meet new people, network, and you could find your soulmate or your next business partner or your next business venture. So definitely don't be afraid to move around and live in at least one different city within your life. I feel like a lot of us have, probably if you've been to college, you went out of state for the school that you went to, or you maybe studied abroad, or you just decided that there was a great job opportunity for you somewhere else. So before you turn 30, at least live in a different city than where you were born. Move at least once. Number 5 is let go of bad habits. Train your mind to think and understand that it is not worth it. Those cigarettes, those bad relationships, all those type of things that you don't need in your life, let go of bad habits. If you know it's something that you're not used to doing, that you know you shouldn't be doing, train yourself to say, okay, maybe let me not do this, or let me find a replacement for that. Let me not have negative thinking. Let me turn that into positive thinking, because that could be the onset to your life and your goals, and you're reaching different peaks that you want to by the age of 30. We all have different goals that we want, but I know I definitely have a bucket list of things that I want to attain by 30. So I feel like it all comes from your bad habits and your thought process. And if you're thinking of having bad habits and letting that come into a different decade, then shame on you. So let that go and bring great habits into a new decade. Number 6 is, guys, date someone who is not your type. I know we all have our preference, which is definitely okay, but your preference and what you like and desire may not be the one for you. So you have that list that you want. You gotta be this, you gotta be that, you gotta look this way, make this much money, but that might not be the person for you. Of course, don't settle, but date someone that's not your typical type and watch the blessings come your way. I feel like that's one of the biggest things. We all have this desired list of who we want and what we want them to attain. We're missing out on the biggest blessing within a human being that could be our soulmate or be someone that we're meant to be with. So, of course, we have a preference, which is okay. Everybody has their preference, but be a little bit open. That can definitely bless you sometimes. So, date someone that is not your type. And make sure that you don't block your blessings, because you could be blocking your blessings when you say, I don't want this and I don't want that. But don't block your blessings. Don't close doors for yourself, especially when it comes to dating. Be a little bit open. Number 7 is make a reading list. Definitely build up your vocabulary. Look up one word a day. Build up your library. Find a book outside of work and school and look upon that. Because, we're coming in our 30s. We need a new list of vocabulary. We need to be able to converse about different books and politics that is going on in the world. So just make sure you add a different book within your library, maybe once a week or once every couple of weeks, depending on how long the book is. But add a new word. Say, hey, today the word is this. Tomorrow the word is that. And try to use that word in a sentence at least once a day. So that's building ourselves up to get into the next decade and things that we genuinely should just know to do and understand. So definitely build your library, build your vocabulary. And it can definitely help you in other aspects in your life when it comes to friendships, when it comes to work, and when it just comes to networking, especially in your 30s. So number 8 is let go of the past. And definitely stop holding grudges, because when you do and you hold on to grudges and you keep thinking about the past and what people have done to you, it definitely blocks your blessings and it helps you not focus on what's meant for you in that moment, in that season. So definitely let go of the past. Forgive people, even when they do you wrong and you definitely were hurt by it, but forgive them and move on. Don't block your blessing, because that thought and that mindset is missing you from being able to start that business or find that person that you want in your life, or mend those relationships with other people. So let go of the past, guys. Let go of those grudges. It's not worth it. That new best friend, that new man, that new business venture is definitely there for you. So number 9, which I feel like is one of the most important numbers, and things that you should do before you are 30 is get rid of all credit card debt. Don't add any more credit cards. Don't add any more things. If you can't pay for it outright unless it's an emergency, don't do it. So go into a new decade without any debt. Go into a new decade without any worries about anything. It's time for us to invest and buy homes, buy assets, and buy all these different things and go into new business ventures. And we do not need to do that with debt. So cut off those credit cards. Don't cancel them because that ruins your credit score. But definitely get rid of your credit cards. Pay them off, pay them down, whatever you can do. Get a second job, a part-time job, you know, help you definitely get to that goal that you want to do. And go back to step number 2 is saving and investing. So definitely get rid of all credit card debt for number 9. So number 10 and the final one is learn how to cook. Everybody loves to eat, y'all, but you do not need to go out to eat each and every day. I know I love to eat. I love to go out to eat, but I do know how to cook. So make sure you learn how to cook. Look up recipes. Go online. Find out what you like, you don't like. Find your favorite seasonings. So when we go into our next decade, we will definitely know what to do, how to cook for our friends, our future husband, future wife, you know. Learn how to cook. That's definitely an asset, along with building your vocabulary, along with reading extra, along with letting go of the past, along with investing, and most definitely saving. So that's a great one to end on. Make sure you guys learn how to cook. Let me know if you find any good recipes, please, and put them in my comments. And if you know how to cook, let me know too. We can exchange some recipes. So I want to thank you guys once again so much for tuning in to Mariah's Soapbox. If you have anything else that you would love for me to speak about and be on my soapbox about, make sure you let me know. Put it in the comments or go ahead and write me to my email, mariahsoapbox@gmail.com. And make sure you do not forget to subscribe. And follow me on my personal page at Mariah_Live5. And my travel page, which is Mariah's Travel Guide _. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in again. I really love doing this, and I love building topics that you guys requested me. This is definitely one of my favorite videos because I'm on my way to 30. I'm not there yet, guys, but I'm on my way, and I'm excited what the future has for me. So thank you guys for tuning in. Bye.
I like I ain't all this. Get in money.